won't be fooled. We're breaking through, breaking through. Their propaganda we can see right through. We're waking up, ain't nothing they can do. They lied to you.
Have you ever wondered about the portrayal of Arab ethnicity in mainstream media? It's usually quite stereotypical, isn't it? However, this representation doesn't capture the black ethnic fabric of the Arab world throughout history. Let's transport ourselves back to the time of the Umayyad Caliphate, the successor to the Prophet Muhammad's rule. This dynasty, led by the Umayyads, was an incredible blend of cultures, religions, and ethnicities. It was during this period that the Arab world was not monochrome but a vibrant mosaic of multi-ethnicity and multiculturalism. Here comes a radical thought. The Umayyads as the genuine black Arabs. This idea upends our traditional understanding of Arab ethnicity, right? But as we all know, history is more intricate than the stories we are often told. Why historical accounts never mention the tale of Dhul Qarnayn in the Quran? Because it challenged the interpretation of the history they claiming. That's why they conceal that tale. But as we explore the ascension of the Umayyad Caliphate during the Islamic Golden Age, we will shed light on a different narrative of the Umayyad authentic black Arab ethnicity. Unveiling the era of the Umayyad Caliphate, a captivating chapter in the annals of the Arab world, established in the wake of Prophet passing, and after the assassination of Abu Bakr, Umar, Othman, and Ali. This epic showcased the might of the Umayyad dynasty in 661 with the reins of the caliphate in the hands of the first caliph, Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan. Being members of the prestigious Quraysh tribe of Mecca, the Umayyads asserted their power even before the advent of Islam. Guided by Muawiyah's vision, they undertook an ambitious campaign of territorial expansion, staking claim to an expansive region nearly 11,100,000 square kilometers in size. These conquests, a remarkable feat, resulted in the unification of a tapestry of cultures, languages, and ethnic groups. The Umayyads were not merely rulers, they were advocates of inclusivity, ruling over a diverse and multicultural citizenry. They upheld the principles of religious freedom, allowing Christians and Jews to practice their faiths openly and even ascend to high-ranking positions. This progressive stance on religious liberty was pioneering for its time. The Umayyad Caliphate was more than a political powerhouse. It was a crucible of cultural and intellectual development where disciplines such as science, philosophy, and innovation flourished, particularly in academic centers like Cordoba. Amidst strategic political maneuvers and territorial acquisitions, the Umayyads promoted unity and harmony among divergent factions. Excelling in the art of balancing authority and diversity, they nurtured an environment where different cultures could coexist and thrive. The Umayyad Caliphate stands as a formidable political entity and a melting pot of diverse cultures and ethnicities, affirming the rich and varied history of the Arab world, where myriad identities could flourish under a single banner. So, who exactly were the Umayyads and how did they play a key role in Arab civilization? The Umayyads were more than a mere ruling dynasty that came into power following the passing of the Prophet. They were pathfinders, innovators. They represented the Arab world in its entirety, their skin of rich, dark hue, challenging the conventional notion of Arab ethnicity that is often biased towards lighter skin tones today. But the Umayyads stood as a tribute to the Arab world's black identity. The era of Umayyad rule saw a cultural and intellectual awakening in the Arab world. The Umayyad Caliphate was a cultural crossroads, a convergence of various cultures, religions, and ethnicities. Christians and Jews were given the freedom to follow their faiths, contributing to a lively and heterogeneous society. The Umayyads were not merely the rulers, they were patrons of the arts and sciences, cultivating an environment of intellectual exploration and cultural interchange. Their influence reached far beyond the realm of politics. They played a crucial role in molding the essence of Arab culture and identity. They championed the cause of the Arabic language and made it the official language of their expansive empire. This decision had a significant impact on the preservation and spread of Arabic language and literature. The Umayyads also encouraged Islamic architecture, leaving behind legendary structures that bear witness to their artistic and architectural acumen even today. They had the largest empire of the world, from India to Spain, to Middle East, to Asia and North Africa. However, it was their unique innovations and buildings that truly set them apart, governing one of the mightiest empires of their era. They were unreservedly black and unreservedly Arab. They broke through history as fair people since all faith were allowed in their reign. The Umayyads, with their unique empire, have etched an enduring mark on Arab history and culture. The reverberations of their legacy still echo in the Arab world today, harking back to a time when Black Arabs held the reins of power and steered the trajectory of history. All empires rise and fall. The Umayyad Caliphate was no exception. This statement rings true as we delve into the twilight of the Umayyads and the dawn of the Abbasids. The Umayyad Caliphate, in its zenith, was an impressive empire, stretching across a vast territory. But as is often the case, the seeds of downfall were sown within the heart of the empire. Favoritism, rampant corruption, and the increasing discontent among non-Arab Muslims and the marginalized sectors of society set the stage for the Umayyads' downfall. Enter the Abbasids, a dynasty that claimed descent from Abbas, the uncle of the Prophet Muhammad. The Abbasids believed they had a better claim to the caliphate than the Umayyads, and began to gather support, particularly from the discontented non-Arab Muslims who felt marginalized under Umayyad rule. They promised a more inclusive and equitable rule, a promise that resonated with many. The Abbasids moved strategically, biding their time, gathering strength and support, and then, in the year 750, they struck, overthrowing the Umayyads in a bloody rebellion. The Umayyad Caliphate, once a beacon of power and grandeur, fell, marking the end of an era. The Abbasids, now in power, sought to erase the legacy of the Umayyads, massacring most of the Umayyad family. But they couldn't erase the influence of the Umayyads. The surviving members of the Umayyad family fled to Spain and established a new caliphate in Cordoba, keeping alive the Umayyad legacy. The Abbasid rule ushered in a new era in the Arab world, an era marked by significant advancements in arts, science, and philosophy. They shifted the capital from Damascus to Baghdad, making it the intellectual center of the Islamic world. With the fall of the Umayyads, the Arab world witnessed a shift in power dynamics that would forever change its course. The influence of these two dynasties, the Umayyads and the Abbasids, continues to shape the Arab world and beyond to this day. The Umayyads may have fallen, but their legacy is far from forgotten. As we delve into the annals of history, we find that the Umayyad dynasty has left an indelible mark on the Arab world and beyond. Their reign, marked by unprecedented expansion, brought diverse cultures under a single banner, creating an intricate mosaic of ethnicities, languages, and traditions. As the pioneers of Black Arab identity, the Umayyads challenged the monolithic perception of Arab ethnicity. They were a testament to the fact that the Arab world has always been black. The Umayyads, being Black Arabs, reveals everything. This is a legacy that continues to challenge stereotypical perceptions today and compels us to reassess our understanding of Arab history. But today, others took their name and placed themselves in a history that they never took part. They are not aboriginals of that land. They erased Black Arabs' history. They sold most tribes into the Arab slave trade, except those who survived. The fake history is always created by the colonizers. As Napoleon once said, history is nothing but a lie agreed upon. The Umayyads were also instrumental in the establishment of the Islamic Golden Age in Cordoba, Spain. This was a time when science, medicine, philosophy, and invention thrived, showcasing the intellectual prowess and cultural sophistication of the Arab world under the Umayyad rule. The echoes of this golden age continue to reverberate through the corridors of history, reminding us of the Umayyads' contribution to human civilization. Even after their fall, the Umayyads' policy of religious accommodation left a lasting impact. Their approach to governance, which allowed people of different faiths to practice their religion freely while contributing to the empire's prosperity, became a model for future rulers. In the end, the legacy of the Umayyads is not just about their rule, their expansion, or their contributions to culture and science. It's also about their identity as Black Arabs, which continues to resonate today. They serve as a powerful reminder of the Black origin that has always been inherent within the Arab world. The Umayyads, as Black Arabs, have reshaped our understanding of Arab history. So, what do we take away from this exploration of the Umayyad Caliphate? Our journey has taken us through the rise and fall of a dynasty, shedding light on the Umayyads, not merely as rulers, but as the pioneers of Black Arab identity. The Abbasids, who seized power later, were not just successors but overtakers, bringing their own contributions to this ever-evolving narrative. Yet the tale of the Umayyads serves to challenge our perceptions. The Arab world, as we've seen, is not. The Umayyads are a significant piece of this mosaic, their story reminding us that history they contributed many things to Islam. History, as we see, is far more complex and intriguing than the simplistic narratives we're often being told. The Umayyads, as Black Arabs, serve as a testament to this rich complexity. Until next time, wake your brain and question everything. And remember to read the Quran. You will find all the answers just like me. Please share this. Thank you.